Buddham Saranam Gacchami. Dhammam Saranam Gacchami. Sangham Saranam Gacchami. I go for refuge in the Buddha. I go for refuge in the Dharma. I go for refuge in the Sangha. Buddham Saranam Gacchami. Dhammam Saranam Gacchami. Sangham Saranam Gacchami. So we will begin with our ever-present 15 minutes of seated meditation. Those who would learn Buddhahood should just break through the seeds of karma by means of the power of great devotion, then recognize cause and effect and be wary of sin and virtue. Let's chant the Gatha on opening the sutras. This Dharma, incomparably profound and minutely subtle, is rarely encountered, even in hundreds of thousands of millions of ages. Now we see it, hear it, hold, and maintain it. May we completely realize the true mind of all Buddhas. Okay, so here we are. It's another Wednesday, another meditation period, another Dharma talk, and this time it's coming from approximately 12 hours in the future. Are there flying cars yet in the future? No?
Not yet. Not yet.
George Jetson, man. I'm gonna
Man,
get him
I
one of
know.
these days.
He's just not my neighbor here. We have VinFast though.
Uh-huh. Okay, so here he is, Minwi Maitri.
Good evening, everybody. Tonight I want to speak about equanimity, the ability to remain steady and open-hearted in the face of turmoil. In recent days, over the past week, we've witnessed unrest in Los Angeles, a city grappling with deep divisions and suffering. I lived in the LA area for over a dozen years, uh, so it hits home to me. But we've also seen a lot of protest in New York, Chicago, Dallas, Atlanta, big cities across America, and they all represent suffering, suffering on different levels. Regardless of what side of the political fence your legs hang on, it is natural to feel sadness, anger, or even helplessness. But in Zen, we're invited to meet these emotions with awareness and balance. Equanimity is not cold detachment, nor is it passive resignation. It is the deep, abiding steadiness that allows us to meet life as it really is, without being swept away by fear or desire. The Buddha taught that equanimity is one of the four immeasurables, which I've spoken about before, alongside loving kindness, compassion, and joy. It is the foundation that allows us to love without attachment, to act without grasping, and to witness suffering without being consumed by it. Thich Nhat Hanh offers some profound insight into this practice in his poem, Please Call Me by My True Names. And one line from that, he writes, Please call me by my true names, so I can hear all my cries and my laughter at once, so I can see that my joy and pain are one. This is the essence of equanimity, seeing the full picture, holding both joy and sorrow without clinging to either. It asks us to look deeply into suffering, to recognize that we are not separate from those who suffer. We are, in truth, all interconnected, as Thich Nhat Hanh would say. Robert reminded us a few weeks ago of Hakuin's koan, that Hakuin, the great Rinzai master, he shared like this. You can hear the sound of two hands clapping. Now, what is the sound of one hand? And Robert correctly pointed out to us, It's not the sound of one hand clapping, it's what is the sound of one hand. So I'm going to phrase it a little bit different way to you. What is the sound of equanimity? It is neither grasping or rejecting. It's the space between opposites, the place where all dualities dissolve. To listen for the sound of one hand is to listen beyond gain and loss, praise and blame, joy and sorrow. It is to hear the silence beneath chaos. Equanimity does not mean that we no longer feel. It means that we hear the suffering of the world without being overtaken by it. Just like Thich Nhat Hanh wrote, look deeply. Every second I am arriving. To be a bud on a spring branch, to be a tiny bird with still fragile wings, learning to sing in my new nest. Equanimity is seeing that all things, joy, sorrow, suffering, and awakening, exist together in one moment. Dogen, the great founder of Soto Zen, reminds us in his writing Shobogenzo, although the Dharma might seem as if it were somewhere else far away, it is the time right now. There is no future moment when equanimity will be fully realized. There is only this moment. When we sit in meditation, we do not practice for later, for 10 years down the road, for 5 years down the road, for what may happen tomorrow. We practice for now. Equanimity is not something we attain. It is the way we meet this breath, this thought, this experience. The Buddha spoke of equanimity as the ability to remain unmoved by the 8 worldly winds: loss and gain, good repute and ill repute, praise and censure, sorrow and happiness. These arise for all beings. The wise remain steady, like a rock unshaken by the wind. In troubled times such as these, as we see in Los Angeles, New York, Chicago, etc., we may be tempted to grasp onto certainty or react with emotion. But the wise remain as a rock, not because they ignore suffering, but because they know suffering comes and goes. Just a week or two ago, Unsan talked to us about impermanence. Equanimity is understanding impermanence. The protests, the anger, the sorrow, these too will pass, just as joy and peace will pass. Equanimity allows us to walk through the world with presence, neither clinging nor rejecting. That's equanimity, not clinging and not rejecting. Equanimity does not mean disengagement. It means responding with clarity rather than reactivity, that proverbial knee-jerk reaction. When we see suffering, we do not turn away. We meet it with compassion. When we do so from a place of steadiness, not panic. Thich Nhat Hanh once said, peace is contagious. When we embody equanimity, we become a refuge for others. In our presence, they too can find stillness. In a moment, we're going to sit together again, another 15 minutes of meditation. Perhaps you'll want to think about one of these themes that I've talked about tonight. What is the sound of one hand? How does equanimity manifest in our lives when we are neither grasping or rejecting? How does being time inform our practice? How can we embrace equanimity not as something to achieve, but as something to embody in each moment? And finally, how do we meet suffering without being consumed by it? What does compassionate action look like when grounded in equanimity? The world may be turbulent, but within each of us is a stillness that cannot be shaken. Let us return to it in our meditation, in our chanting, in our daily practice, understanding the moment just as it is. Thank you.
Thank you for your teaching, brother. So we will indeed get back to another 15-minute period of meditation. Let's see how this works. Detach from all mental objects. Stop all thoughts. Do not let either good thoughts or bad thoughts enter your thinking. Do not keep either Buddhist teachings or worldly phenomena in mind. Time to chant the Heart Sutra. Mahaprajna Paramita Hridaya Sutra Avalokiteshvara Bodhisattva, when practicing deeply the Prajna Paramita, perceives that all five skandhas are empty and is saved from all suffering and distress. Shariputra, form does not differ from emptiness. Emptiness does not differ from form. That which is form is emptiness. That which is emptiness, form. The same is true of feelings, perceptions, impulses, consciousness. Shariputra, all dharmas are marked with emptiness. They do not appear or disappear, are not tainted or pure, do not increase or decrease. Therefore in emptiness, no form, no feeling, perceptions, impulses, consciousness, no eyes, no ears, no nose, no tongue, no body, no mind, no color, no sound, no smell, no taste, no touch, no object of mind, no realm of eyes, and so forth, until no realm of mind consciousness, no ignorance, and also no extinction of it, and so forth, until no old age and death, and also no extinction of it, no suffering, no origination, no stopping, no path, no cognition, also no attainment, with nothing to attain. The Bodhisattva depends on Prajna Paramita, and the mind is no hindrance. Without any hindrance, no fears exist. Far apart from every perverted view, and dwells in nirvana. In the three worlds, all Buddhas depend on Prajna Paramita and attain Anuttara Samyak Sambodhi. Therefore know that Prajna Paramita is the great transcendent mantra, is the great bright mantra, is the utmost mantra, is the supreme mantra, which is able to relieve all suffering and is true, not false. So proclaim the Prajna Paramita mantra. Proclaim the mantra which says Gate, Gate, Para Gate, Parasamgate, Bodhisvaha, Gate, Gate, Para Gate, Parasamgate, Bodhisvaha, Gate, Gate, Para Gate, Parasamgate, Bodhisvaha. And we'll do Venerable Wanji's loving kindness meditation. May I be well, happy, and peaceful. May no harm come to me. May no difficulties come to me. May I have a calm and peaceful mind. May I have patience, insight, courage, and compassion in meeting the challenges of life. May my parents be well, happy, and peaceful. May no harm come to them. May no difficulties come to them. May they have a calm and peaceful mind. May they have patience, insight, courage, and compassion in meeting the challenges of life. May my teachers be well, happy, and peaceful. May no harm come to them. May no difficulties come to them. May they have a calm and peaceful mind. May they have patience, insight, courage, and compassion in meeting the challenges of life. May family members and relatives be well, happy, and peaceful. May no harm come to them. May no difficulties come to them. May they have a calm and peaceful mind. May they have patience, insight, courage, and compassion in meeting the challenges of life. May friends and acquaintances be well, happy, and peaceful. May no harm come to them. May no difficulties come to them. May they have a calm and peaceful mind. May they have patience, insight, courage, and compassion in meeting the challenges of life. May unfriendly people and my enemies be well, happy, and peaceful. May no harm come to them. May no difficulties come to them. May they have a calm and peaceful mind. May they have patience, insight, courage, and compassion in meeting the challenges of life. May unknown persons be well, happy, and peaceful. May no harm come to them. May no difficulties come to them. May they have a calm and peaceful mind. May they have patience, insight, courage, and compassion in meeting the challenges of life. May all beings, with form and without form, visible, invisible, born or coming to birth, large and small, from the highest realm of existence to the lowest, be well, happy, and peaceful. May no harm come to them. May no difficulties come to them. May they have a calm and peaceful mind. May they have patience, insight, courage, and compassion in meeting the challenges of life. And we'll do our personal dedications of merit. All sentient beings are one seamless body and pass quickly from birth to death. We remember those who cared for us and are gone, those who are ill, those who are at war, who are hungry, and who are in pain. May they heal and have peace. We especially dedicate our service to Bailey Sheridan, Mike Gingy Wood, Sienna Wood, Brian Unger, and Brad Hunter. If anyone would like to add anyone in.
Yes, I'd like to dedicate to all 8 billion and counting of our brothers and sisters, all those in war zones, suffering from the scourge of war, all those in prisons, all those causing suffering that don't know they're causing suffering, all the nameless and countless animals within the world. I'd like to send a lot of metta to them.
Any others?
My Lynn fam.
All beings in the 10 directions, subject to the greed, hatred, and delusions of themselves and others. All Buddhas throughout space and time, all honored ones, Bodhisattva Mahasattvas, wisdom beyond wisdom, Maha Prajna Paramita. And we'll do our faith in practice vow. I will never retreat and will be firm in my mind in this correct Dharma. I will escape from the samsaric cycle of birth and death and definitely will see my original face. I will be sure to inherit the life of insight of the Buddha and save all sentient beings. Brother Cho Min, would you like to sit in for Hangdal this week?
Yes, sir. The spiritual source shines clear in the light. Branching streams flow on in the dark. Infinite realms of light and dark convey the Buddha mind. Birds and trees and stars and we ourselves come forth in perfect harmony. We practice and recite this for all beings, and grateful thanks to our many guides along the way.
And 4 great Bodhisattva vows. Sentient beings are numberless. We vow to help them all. Delusions are countless. We vow to see through them all. Opportunities to awaken are infinite. We vow to embrace them all. The Buddha way is endless. We vow to embody it. Life and death are of supreme importance. Time passes swiftly by and opportunities to awaken are easily lost. Strive to realize your true nature and do not squander your time by night or day.